Okay, I think we're live. Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Coffee and Crochet with Sway. I am your host Sway, and this is episode 29. How was your week? I had a pretty good week. What did I do? I don't even know. I'll show you some of the projects I've been working on. I've been making a lot of peace signs. So, and hearts, peace signs and hearts. So there's that one, there's that. Good morning. How are you, Miss Lindy? Whoop, whoop. I'm dropping stuff. Okay. I hope you had a good week. Hi. Mr. Dozer wants to come say hi. Hi, buddy. How are you? Did you have a good week? Oh, we've actually kind of been under the weather, both of us. He hasn't really been, his belly's been bothering him. My allergies, I have bad allergies. Um, so I just had like a total sneezing attack before I came live. So bear with me here. I took some medicine, so it should be working soon. But anyways, his belly's been bothering him. I've been kind of feeling under the weather a little bit, so I've just been kind of taking it easy, but I have been working. I have been making stuff, inching forward on my sweater. No, I am not done. I had to frog some more, so I will tell you about that. um, but I do have my coffee. I am not done with it. I am drinking out of a silicone straw. And to answer your question, most people ask me, is it iced? No, it is hot. It's hot coffee. I don't know. I like it. I like it through straw. So yeah, they are horrible today. Allergies are just anyway, so I had a sneezing attack. Hopefully I won't have another one. I did take my medicine, so you're working on your shawl. Oh, how exciting. It's turning out so pretty. I love it. I love watching progress. You know what I mean? So, well, actually, before I show you stuff, I was going to reach up and grab. Before I start to show stuff, let's do announcements. Sorry, I got something in my eyelash. I think I got it. All right, let's see. Announcements. So, over on swayswag.etsy.com, all of my crochet patterns this week are 30% off, or in this month, sorry, are 30% off. So all my crochet patterns, digital patterns are 30% off. You also get free shipping with a $35 purchase or more. So check out swayswag.etsy.com, and the link is in the description. And then also, Sunday Stitchers Club is back accepting new members. If you don't know what that is a crochet knitting club. Hello, Mary. And we just have so much fun. We listen to a knitting mystery series book or audiobook. We listen to a couple chapters every week. We meet on Sunday afternoons, and we just have so much fun together, stitching together, crochet, knitting, whatever. We're all kind of crafty people. We just do whatever we're feeling that day or whatever. So but we have so much fun, and we are accepting new members. So you can check all that out. That is also in the description here. So thank you to Miss Lindy for moderating. I appreciate you. We're gonna try something really quick. Type social. Would you please, Lindy? Just type social in there and see if it's working, please. I don't know if I did it right or not. So if I didn't, then I will have it done for next week the proper way. But if you will type the word social, SOCIAL. Sorry, I had to think. Then we can I can see if it works. see. Did it work? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out. I am so not good with this. And I just feel dumber every week. Okay, so it's not working. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's not working, so no worries. I'll get it fixed for next week. You should. So next week I'll have a word that you can. Oh my God, next week. Okay, got it. Thank you. um, Oh, look at that. Oh, I got hair all over me. Anyways, next week I will have it up and running. What you'll do is you'll type in a certain word. I'll pick whatever word, and then um, you can type that in. And what it'll do is it'll bring up your link so that people can follow you. They can, you know, they can do whatever. They can have links to you and to your page or whatever. So that way we all get followers. It's so much easier, so much better, right? So, what am I doing? Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying to get this set up on my tablet because I am literally down to one device. So, my phone has become my recording device, my live device, my phone, my everything, and I'm like, that's not cool. So I do have a tablet, so I'm just trying to get it up on there, so bear with me just for a second. Okay, let's see. I think I did it. I think I got there. And I do apologize for the sniveling. Oh, I'm telling you, it is, yeah, allergies are horrible right now. My allergies are. Anyways, so hello everyone. Welcome in. If you're new here, thank you. I am Sway. I go live every Saturday for Coffee and Crochet. And I will be showing you here in just a second. I'm just trying to get this up. What I am what I have been working on and what I'll be working on today. I'll show you. But if you are new here, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to set it to all so that you get notified every time I go live. I do pop up from time to time, and I am posting more and more videos and shorts over here, so you will get notified every time. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you for being here. So I appreciate all of you for being here, but I appreciate my returning subscribers for coming back. So, all right. I think I might have it. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be going to here. I swear, you guys, now I know how my mom felt. I feel really bad because I was really tough on my mom. I was really tough on my mom when I was younger, and my mom started and she was my age. She started kind of having trouble. I'm like, Mom, come on, you know. And it's like, no, I get it now. I feel really bad. So, yeah. So be kind to your parents because you know what? Nobody tells us what it's going to be like to age. And I'll tell you what, some days it is tough. Yes, please push that like button. It helps get the word out that I am live and that I'm here. I appreciate that so much. And thank you for the reminder. All right, let me see if I can get this going. Come on. It is not showing me. Yeah. Technology is a little difficult. And it advances all the time, or it changes all the time with updates and with different things, working the kinks out. And and each platform is different, so it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so okay, so let me just make sure I have everything. Okay, so announcement. Oh, make sure you use when you go to swayswag.etsy.com. Make sure to put in live 25. You'll get 25% off everything in my shop. And all patterns are 30% off right now without a code. But all my ready to made, ready to ship items, ready to ship items. The Live 25 gives you the 25% off. So hopefully that'll help you with shipping. I do try to help you out by offering free shipping of 35 or more. And so if you take advantage of that plus the Live 25, you're saving a lot. So definitely take advantage of that. And this is just not working. So let me go to it different a different way. I just don't understand this. Like, it's showing me my live stream, but when I go to connect to it, it's not it's not connecting. I'll tell you what. Okay. All right. So, well, while that's trying to figure it out, let's show you my progress. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this sweater. This is, oh my gosh, my cat must have gotten on it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry if you see fur. I definitely get it all off before I send it. So, hi, you're here. I'm so happy you're here. So my command didn't work in the house. Woohoo! Okay, so this is my Lisa Frank inspired um throwback to the 90s sweater. So this sweater has a little bit of bright colors, multicolors, fur, and can't forget the print, the animal print. So now I would have been done with this sweater, but I had to actually take 2 days to frog it again because some of you know, some of you don't. I accidentally sewed up the armholes when I was sewing the sides together. I know. Smooth, huh? Oh, okay. Command didn't work. I'll get with you after. Okay. Alrighty. No problem. So pretty. I love the Lisa Frank colors. Thank you. Thank you. So I was trying to improvise and I was like, okay, that's all right. I'll just add them, right? Not thinking too too much further ahead. So I started adding, and I added the 7-inch armhole, which is 14 circumference, right? So I added that, and I realized, holy crap, I was making a dress. Yeah. So this sweater ended up becoming like way long, and it had the straps because it was the armholes, right? But it was like 7 inches, and so it literally looked like I was making a dang sweater. I mean, a dang dress. And I was like, you know what? This is gonna be like a freaking dress. No, I'm not making a dress. I'm making a dang sweater. So I ended up having to frog it. Well, if any of you have ever had to frog the fur, it is not fun. You have to have a lot of patience. You have to sit there and just untangle as you go and unfray it as you go because that's why it stays so well, is because these little fibers intertwine with one another. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you. This sweater has just been a pain in my rear. So I did get it frogged. I got both armholes reopened and I finished up the top part, which you've probably been hearing me, talk about how I wanted the leopard print in there, because Lisa Frank always had some sort of an animal print along with bright colors, right? I mean, my bedroom. I remember my bedroom growing up. It was all done up with Lisa Frank stuff at one time. And so yeah, I had like all the different animal posters and the different prints that had all, it always had bright colors and it always had animal print. So I couldn't forget the animal print, and luckily I still had some in my inventory, so I didn't have to go looking for it. So that's always nice, right? But anyways, so this is my Lisa Frank inspired throwback to the 90s sweater. And I just have the way of, my goal was to have it done by the 15th, which was Thursday. By Thursday I was done frogging it. And then yesterday I worked on it, on, getting the top done and getting it at least ready for sleeves. So did not meet my goal, but I'm not stopping. I'm not quitting. I am just pivoting and starting from here. So so that is what I have been working on. And then I also started, so I got to go get some yarn. I got to go yarn shopping. I got to go to Joann for the last time. Our Joann closes on, I want to say Saturday, this coming Saturday. So, so not today, next Saturday. So it closes next Saturday, the 24th, I believe, is the last day she said. Maybe it closes that Friday. I don't know. But anyways, so this was some of the yarn. I got a Karen 1-pounder in the yellow. I got some rainbow yarn. I've been wanting to get some for a while. I haven't had it in stock for a long time. So I made a hat, but not just any hat, because I will show you what I'm going to be doing with this hat. And I also got the pastel rainbow. Isn't that pretty? I love that. It's very, very pastel-y. Very pastel-y. So this is like a mint green. It looks real washed out and light, but anyways, it's really pretty. But of course, I love the bright colors. My mom loves the pastels. So it's so funny because we got together one time. We hadn't seen each other for months. I can't remember what had happened, but anyways, couldn't get together. We didn't see each other for months. When we saw each other, we met back up. We had both gotten new sweatshirts. Hadn't told each other what sweatshirts or anything. And so we both decided to wear our sweatshirts. Guess what they were? Mine was bright tie-dye, bright colored tie-dye, and my mom's was pastel tie-dye. So yeah, we are definitely a lot alike, but I love the bright colors. My mom likes pastels, so she's always loved pastels, and I'm just like, oh, pastel. So I got one pastel for her. I got two of these. But okay, so this is my little hat. This is a slouch, kind of a slouch hat, supposed to slouch a little bit on your head. So there's that. But then I have been making all these peace signs, and I am going to be sewing the peace signs on all around, and hearts. Hearts is the other thing. So I always say peace, love, and crochet, right? So this is my peace, love, and crochet hat. Let's see, where's the rest of them? There they are. So I have hearts and I have peace signs, and they're going to be sewn on, and they're done up in all different colors. God, I love making these peace signs. They're so fun. They're so quick. They're so easy, and like, you can, when you sew them on, you can like stretch them a little bit when you're sewing them and make them so that they're real prominent. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be sewing on peace signs. Of course, I'll do it to where, they'll kind of stand out a little bit. And I'll also hearts. So there's that heart. Yeah, so my thing is, I love tie-dye. I always joke about, the God, I got fibers everywhere. Oh. And I dropped some. Whoops. We don't want those on the floor. Yeah. So my thing has always been tie-dye. Like people go, "What's your favorite color?" And I go, "Tie-dye. What's yours?" And they think I'm kidding. I am not kidding. I love tie-dye. I love all kinds of tie-dye. I love all colors of tie-dye. Um, I think people who tie-dye are amazing how they do it. I watched them over on, I watch them here. I watch them over on Tiki and you know, it's so fun to watch because like they're just amazing how they can visualize it, and I don't know. It's just amazing to me. So I've always loved tie-dye. I've always been attracted to tie-dye. My mom used to kid around, but I mean it's the truth. She says if there's something tie-dye within like a 5 mile radius, you're gonna be drawn to it and you will find it. And I'm like, probably. Oh, I'm so glad you're finally able to pick up your crochet hook. Yay! Hello, hello. Welcome in everyone. So I just showed, this is what I'm working on. This is gonna be my peace, love, and crochet hat. Um I love bright colors. I love rainbow colors. I love rainbows, you guys. Oh my gosh, I have so many pictures of rainbows. Matter of fact, we just saw a rainbow the other day and it ended up turning into a double rainbow. It was beautiful. But anyway, so this is my peace, love, and crochet hat, which if you are a returning subscriber, you know I say it every time I end my live. Um, I say peace, love, and crochet, and I truly mean it. There's no reason that we should have hate in our hearts. There's no reason we should show hate to others. No matter what our differences are, we can always show peace and love. Um, so this is my peace, love, and everybody needs some crochet, right, in their lives. So this is my peace, love, and crochet hat. So I will be putting out a pattern for this, and it's done with linked double and linked triple crochet. So I absolutely love it, and then half doubles as well, and singles. So so it's not that difficult. I will try and do up a video tutorial as well. I'm not the greatest with that, but you know, that would make an awesome autism acceptance hat too. Yeah. And that is why, another reason why I did this. I wanted to do it in April, but most of you know, my returning subscribers know I did not buy any yarn in April. I was not even able to get to a yarn store in April. My April went by so fast, but we had so many birthdays and so many things going. Oh, it was crazy. And then in this month, we did well enough with orders and with all that. I was able to go get some yarn, and so really quick I wanted to show you some of the other things I got, and it's not to brag, it's just to show you what I got. So so I love the cones of cotton, and that's actually what I went for this time because I found out that Joann was 50% off, and it's like 50 to up to 80% off in the store, but their yarn was pretty much all 50% off, and so I ended up getting this for like $7.50. So I was so happy because like I use these a lot, and I have them kind of up on the very top there. You can't really see them. I have a sign in front of them, but anyways, $7.50. I mean, these normal price are like 15, I think $15 or something like that. So they only had this color though, and then they had the Lion brand re-up cones, and so I got what they had in stock for those, which is another like sea foam color. This one's called what is this one called? I've never used this color. I've only used this re-up in a natural color. Let's see. This one's called, oh, Surf Spray. So this one was Jade something. Where is it? Is it Jade Mist? Yeah, Jade Mist by Sugar and Cream. Lily Sugar and Cream. And then this one is by Lion Brand, and it's re-up. This one is, what did I say it was? Surf Spray. So I got that. I got, I think, two of those. Two of the Surf Sprays. And then they had one in, why am I not finding this? Oh, Sea Glass. So you can see it's kind of like a darker greener. Isn't that pretty? Whoa! I just threw one on the floor. Anyways, so aren't those pretty? So this is all the colors that they had. Oh yeah, and then they did have one other color in Sugar and Cream. They only had one of these, so I grabbed it. Sonoma is this one, and it's more like a fall colors. So I love that because that's really gonna be nice in the fall. So I love cones. That's what I went for. Of course, they had even more. I got a couple what are they called? What are these called? Pound of Love. Got a couple Pound of Love and Karen 1-pounders. Of course, they are acrylic, but oh my god, I mean, you can't go wrong for like they're like $5 or $6 right now. So, not bad. And when they have the 1-pounders at the Dollar Tree, I buy them for $5. So, what's the difference? I'm spending maybe $1 more, you know? So I did get a couple. I got one in green, one in yellow, and then black and white. And then I got some more hot pink because, of course, you know, I love my hot pink. And I got it also in sparkles. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the sparkles? Oh, there we go. There it is. So I got some in sparkly too because they had a bunch of it. And then I got the rainbow yarn. So not a lot of yarn, but like, I mean, I got enough. I definitely got enough. So that's what I got, and it was fun just, you know, being able to get a little bit of extra yarn, or, you know, some yarn. Oh, I did get one other thing I put over here. So some of you know, some of you don't. I make blankets, and I've made blankets a lot. Oh, don't be jealous. But anyways, I make a blanket called the Hunter's Blanket, and it is camouflaged and hunter orange. I first made it for my stepdad that passed away, and I made it for him about a year before he passed away, so he got to use it while he was sick. And after he passed away, I took it back until we got my mom settled, and then I gave it back to my mom, and my mom's got it on her bed. And she uses it all the time. And since then, I have actually sold a few of them. So I did get some more camo and some more orange to make some more of those, because fall is coming, and those are always nice to send your hunter boy or your hunter husband out with, you know, so you know that they're going to stay warm. And it's just big enough to like wrap around them or to put across their lap while they're, you know, in their blind or whatever. So yeah, they might still have some. I'm so glad I went when I did. I didn't think that they were even open still, or open anymore. And somebody had said something online locally about 50% off yarn, and they had like a picture of some cones, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta go check on cones. I didn't even know they were still open. So we stopped by there the other day, and I was just gonna run in and see what they had, and I came out with all this yarn. So but anyways, so I did get stuff that I can use, and then I can use immediately and make things immediately. And so my blankets always are, they are, oh, I forgot this fell. Oh my gosh. Sorry. It's just sitting there on the floor. Dang it. Okay. Anyways, so it's, things that I can use immediately. And, my blankets are, um, hello, Izzy. Um, my blankets are, made to order anyways, usually. I do have a couple in stock, that I have. One is up on my Etsy, and the other I'm not sure if I'm selling yet. So that's not up yet. But over in on my website I do have one for sale, and I'm thinking maybe I'll have I'll put another 100 blanket for sale. My chairs is slowly going down. I must have accidentally bumped it with my hand as I was twirling around, and now it's, yep, I am down all the way. I feel like I'm down on the floor. That's so funny. Oh, your Joann's is closed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, mine, come to find out, mine was still open, so I did get to go, but it is closing next weekend. So, yeah, they have to be completely out of the building and everything packed up by, I believe she said, next Saturday. So, the 24th. So, yeah, it's so sad. It really is. It's so sad. Um, I feel very lost without without being able to just jump on Joann and place an order for stuff, like, or be able to just you know walk in somewhere and place an order. Like, it feels very weird. I mean, I'm lucky in the sense that I have Boise near me, I have Meridian near me. I can go to those places. Nampa has Michael's, and they have a local yarn shop. Emmett has a local yarn shop. Like, I have a lot of yarn shops I can go to, but I know a lot of people around the country do not, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. I do know that Hirschner's has a lot of yarn. So if you guys, and I'm not an affiliate with Hirschner's at all, but I do order from them, and they are so good, and their customer service is spectacular. They will get right back to you. If anything goes wrong, they're there to help. I mean, so yeah, I have Craft Warehouse too, and I love Craft Warehouse. We have one over in, it's like Boise Meridian line, and I go there quite often. So, we have a Craft Warehouse as well, but we do have I have a lot of options where a lot of people don't, and so Hirschner's is great because you can order it, and they send it right to you. So definitely take advantage of that. Look at Hirschner's. I know Hirschner's is also getting Big Twist, so which is like this yarn, this orange yarn that I got is Big Twist. The puzzle, or the not the puzzle yarn. Sorry, Free Handling May just said that. The I saw puzzle packs on there. The rainbow yarn is also was also Big Twist. So I'm hoping that they get that kind of stuff in, but I don't know yet. So we'll see. You've never heard of Craft Warehouse? It is it kind of is like Michael's, or like Joann or Michael's. Like, it's just crafts, everything, like everything you can think of for crafts, they have it. They have a little bit of everything in there. It's so freaking amazing. And so, yeah, and they have even a little bit more. I mean, they have more specialty items, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but they do have, it's another craft place that's like kind of like Michael's or whatever. It's so cool. I don't know. I think they do. Craftwarehouse.com, I think, is what it is. You'll have to look it up and see. But yeah, it is amazing. I love it. So yeah, that's another one. Matter of fact, uh, my friend Joanna, Joanna, Juliana, my God, I am like batting 1,000 today. Juliana, and Juliana is one of my friends I met on over like on the social media, and we ended up meeting up together, and we had lunch, and we went yarn shopping, and we went to Craft Warehouse, and so we have a little joke amongst us, the La Crafte Warehouse, because that's what she told her husband. She's like, "Oh, we need to go to this place. It's called like La Crafte Warehouse or something." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then we get there, and he's like, "What? Craft Warehouse?" It was hilarious. So, anyways, so yeah, Craft Warehouse is fantastic, and their prices are great. I've gotten some really really good deals, and as a matter of fact, my hippie yarn, the what I use for my tie dye yarn, which I'll be going to getting some, is like $5. It's so freaking awesome, and anywhere else, like it's way more than that. So I love it. Adrian, is it Adrian? Adrian, is that right? Okay, okay. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Mwah. But yeah, oh, I gotta turn this heater off. So sorry, my heater just clicked on. Why are you grumbling? I'm trying to talk here, and you're grumbling. Nice. Okay. Last Tuesday of the month, you get 20% off. Nice. I did not know that. Okay. And so that's at Craft Warehouse. Um, the last Tuesday of the month, you get 20% off. Well, I am I am amazed. That's awesome. I mean, their prices are already so good. So that's awesome. So I will try and remember that. And Adrian, I will try to remember your name. I am so bad with names, so you might have to remind me a couple times. Matter of fact, I called Lindy, who is my mod in here. Thank you, Lindy, and thank you, Nisi, both mods. But I called Lindy, which is knit and crochet on here. She goes by something else, weekly knit and crochet on over on Tiki Taki, and I called her weekly for what, months. Even though I knew her name was Lindy, like I tried so hard to keep that in my head, and every time she'd come on, I'm like, "Weekly's in the house. I'm so sorry, Lindy." Yeah, so I was trying so hard to remember her name, and it just always came out as Weekly. So I usually go over there for Cascade and Premier Yarn. Yes, the Premier Yarn is what I like over there, and that's Premier Hipster, I think is what it's called, is what I use for my hippie tie-dye yarn. And and they usually have it for like $5 a skein, and so that is such a good deal. So I love it. I absolutely love their yarn over there. They pretty much have a little bit of everything. And that's also where I go to get my eyelash yarn, my fuzzy fur and all of that. They have such a great selection. So yeah, but I do love their Premier yarn over there. So, well, this still, I cannot believe this still has not loaded. This is crazy. I've never seen it be like this before. Like, this is so dumb. Anyways, yeah, so I'm like literally going off of all of this. So, I love the colorways for the hipster yarn. Yes, hipster, that's it. Hipster cotton, that's it. I love that yarn. So that is what I go there and get a lot of. So, and I don't have any in stock. Like I said, I have to go and get more. I don't have any in stock right now, but do I have? Yes, it's right here. So it's these colors right here that I love. This is the hipster hippie yarn is what I call it. All right. Well, let me at least pull this up so I can see what I'm doing. Well, it's not even like showing me a picture of like anything. It's not showing me a video, like what it looks like. Okay, good. It is pretty clear. I was worried though that it was like all grainy or something, you know. But oh, I did put that back down. Um, hmm, well, I guess I made some adorable water bottle bath. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah. Yes, I have I have a I'm sorry guys. I am like just my brain is just slowly starting to shut down and it's only 10:30 here, 10:40. I have a whole day ahead of me. Oh my lordy. Oh, maybe I need more coffee. That's probably what it is. Hmm. Um, yeah, I definitely need more coffee. All right. Also, I'm going to be making, not to change subject really quick, but still crochet related. Um, I got asked to make a um soap bag for this soap, and so some of you may know Duke Cannon. Their soaps are huge. It's it's called a um what were they quoted as, a big ass bar of soap or something like that. Hilarious. Yeah, time for coffee. Time for coffee for sure. Um anyways, I love Duke Cannon. My husband loves Duke Cannon. I carried Duke Cannon in my um gift shop when I had a gift basket store in Idaho Falls, and I love it. My husband still uses it to this day. So anyways, he asked if I would make him a soap bag. He said, I saw a cotton soap bag. You could put these big ass bars of soap in. And could you make me one? And I said, of course. So I am making my husband a soap bag. But I decided I was going to make some extras and sell them. So I'm going to be making some soap bags here pretty soon in the next week or so. So I'm really Are you serious? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah, that's actually where I'm from. So we moved over by Boise about 7 years ago so that we could be near our kids and grandkids. And we've been over here ever since, working on a my husband works on a ranch, and we live on this ranch full time. And so yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I still have like all my family is back over there in IF. So I love soap bags. I'll have to get one. Yeah. So I love soap bags too. And so I was like, you know what? I just got all this new cotton yarn. I might as well, take advantage and use it. So that's what I'm going to be making this coming week, is some cotton soap bags. So you'll be seeing those from me as well. And then I'm going to be finishing up this hat. Um, I just need to sew all of my peace signs on there. Whoops, that's of course upside down. But I need to sew all my peace signs on and take pictures, and then once I do that, I will you'll see all that updated as well. I'll do some shorts and whatnot. So some of my family's there too. Wow, that is so cool. What a small world. I'm telling you. It really is. Like my friend Juliana just she's heading from Arizona back up to Alaska for the summer, and she ran into somebody that she knows from the States in Canada. Like, how bizarre is that, right? Like, it's such a small world. Oh my goodness. It really is. It really is a small world, and we just don't realize it. There's so much, it just makes it look so vast, but it is. It's a small world. mm. Kind of like me and my husband. We ran with the same crowd of people our whole lives. And I'm not kidding. Our whole lives. And we never met each other until 13 and a half years ago. Matter of fact, I even dated his cousin. And I, when I was dating his cousin, went over to his house. He was on the road, but his ex-wife was there with their children, my stepchildren, my bonus children. I met when I was 16 years old or 15 years old. How weird is that? So, yeah, it was, I know, completely wild. And we never knew each other until, and he used to go, pick up one of my friends at, my night school that I went to. I remember his vehicle, like, I just never met him. Is that freaking crazy or what? And I mean, I went on to have like a 14-year marriage and had 3 children with my ex-husband. We got divorced, and then that's when I met my husband now. And I didn't like him. He didn't like me when we first met. It was hilarious, and we kind of ran with the same group for about 6 months. We were always around each other and stuff, and then me and this guy I was dating broke up, and he reached out to me to make sure that me and the kids were okay. My husband did. Um, and we got talking, and I was like, why are you talking to me? I thought you were friends with, the ex. And he's like, no, I'm not friends with the ex. We have a mutual friend. We are not friends. And I'm like, oh. So then we got talking, and, just telling him like how my kids are doing, how I'm doing, whatever he's telling me, how he's doing, whatever. And we realized we had a lot in common. And so then, when he got back into town is when we decided, let's just, hang out as friends. And so we did. And there was definitely some weird connection that happened. And 3 months later, we were married. So very bizarre, very quick. And we are, June 28th will be 13 years we've been together. So it really is a small world, and it is a crazy cosmic thing. I that's the only thing I can come up with. So, anyways, okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. Oh, the other thing that I am still working on, you guys, and it is due, they are due in like a little over a week, is my cardigans. I am not done. I have to do the outside part and the pockets. But anyways, so I'm almost done with them. This is, well, excuse me, my grandkids. I made Bluey Bingo cardigans for all of them, all 4 of them, this year for their birthdays. And so 2 of their birthdays were in April. One is in May, and then one is not till September. But the um, the one in September, he's getting his early. He's getting his in May because I I think it's just rude that, the other 3 have theirs and he wouldn't. So, are you out by the alpaca ranch these days? I love Kenneth and Eddie. I am up in the Eagle Foothills district. So I live between Eagle and Emmett. Matter of fact, my backyard is Emmett. So I live up there. And I just absolutely love it. We have a Arabian horse ranch up here that we live on and help run. And the Arabian horses are amazing. They are very, very smart, but very high strung, and very stubborn. Oh, they're so stubborn. Did you really? Wow. That small world. That's crazy. Yep, I live up here and I love it. So we're closer to, well, we live smack dab in the middle of Emmett and Eagle. We go to Emmett because it's easier to get to and quicker to get to than Eagle anymore. So we use Emmett more often than not, but yep, I love it up here. Anyways, so I've got the Bluey Bingo cardigans almost completed. Just have to do the pockets. And so those, I'll be working on those this week as well. Lots to do. But here's the thing. Once I'm done with these few projects that I have left, so I have the pockets of the 2 cardigans. I have the sleeves of the sweater. And I just have to sew on the peace signs and the hearts. And then I have one more, I have a cocoon sweater that I am having to put um, sleeves on. And then I am completely caught up. Is that amazing? Freaking amazing. Yeah, aren't those cute? I just absolutely love them. They have turned out so cute. So I just had this idea because I was like trying to think of something to do for my grandkids for their birthdays, and they all love Bluey. Matter of fact, like I think we've watched the entire series from start to finish probably 8 times now, at least, if not more, probably more. But as you know, there's like a ton of these Bluey cartoons. And so yeah, we'll like turn them on for the kids, and it'll just play one after another after another. Do 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 do. Like I can hear that in my sleep, that song. So yes, that was something. So I have been making Bluey hats for and bingo hats for kids for a long, long time. I'm talking years, like 3 years now, at least. And I messed up one time with getting a lighter blue instead of the right color blue. It was just off by a hue. I mean, yeah, it wasn't that noticeable, I thought, until I got it all assembled, and I went, ooh, wrong blue. So yeah, that's definitely something that I have kind of perfected. And if they don't have it in one, I know which color to get in a different. So I use the I Love This Yarn from uh help me out here. Hobby Lobby. I use I Love This Yarn usually. And I know both colors for Bluey and both colors for Bingo that I use. But then if they don't have that, then I have to pivot and go get like Red Heart or whatever. And so I know like the colors to get for Red Heart now too, because I've had to, mix and match. So, but yeah, I've been doing it for about 3 years, and the colors definitely like you have to get them spot on, or else it is definitely noticeable. So, so thank you for the compliment on that. I worked very hard to make sure I got the right blues for them. So and the right uh oranges and whatever. This is actually called Cherry Blossom. So you wouldn't think it would be called that because it's not really pink, but it is like it's more of a like a peach color in person. On here it doesn't look as good, but in person it is like a peach. It is a peachy color, and it does have a pink hue to it. So I use the Cherry Blossom for the lighter color because it just is you just can't beat it. Like it's the perfect bingo color. And then we got the I think this is the burnt pumpkin, or I think it's called burnt pumpkin. I don't know, I have it written down. And then of course just white. And then this one is the is it navy? Yep, just the navy. The number 90, I think. Navy. And of course I don't remember what this one's called off the top of my head. Do I have some in here? Yeah, no, I don't remember. Dang it. I don't have any in here. Nope. And then light taupe is the tan color that I use for Bluey. So this is light taupe. I cannot remember what this one is called. Anyways, I have it written down. But yeah. These, so I wish I could remember it because that's like the most crucial color is this light blue color, right? Oh, wait. Okay, burnt pumpkin is the dark orange. And then, what is this one? Stone wash. That's it, stone wash. Is that right? I think that's, I think that was the blue. Stonewash is this color. So, and of course, these are actually Hobby Lobby. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got all of this in March. And I was just thinking I was buying for like one or two sweaters. I ended up getting all 4 sweaters done with what I bought in March, which was 3 skeins of each color. So kind of crazy. How did your sweater come out? Okay, so I ended up having to frog some because I made a boo-boo, Amy, and so I will show you. So I am not done with it. I still have the sleeves to do because I ended up spending like 2 days frogging what I did wrong, and instead of just, I should have just frogged what I did wrong and started from there. I would have been done with it. So here's the sweater. Without the sleeves. There's no sleeves, but this is the Lisa Frank inspired throwback to the 90s sweater. So I did get, so I accidentally sewed up, when I was sewing up the sides, I sewed up the armholes on both sides. Both sides, didn't even think about it. Then I went to go sit down to crochet and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? So then I thought, oh, no biggie, I'll just add them. Yeah, it was like I was making a dang dress. It was horrible. So I had to frog it all, and frogging fur is very, very time consuming. But yeah, so I did frog it. I got the leopard print on the top, closed it all up. So that's the top now. I just need to put a neckline and sleeves. So I did get the sleeve holes finally. So yay! Yes, I love the Lisa Frank inspired project. Me too, me too. And so like this has just been in my brain forever to do, and I finally got somebody said, "Hey, I need a sweater from you. You can do what you want with it, but what inspires me is pink and black." And I said, "Perfect." So I came home, I got my stuff together that I wanted to make the sweater with. As I was starting it, of course, I started with the cuff, and then I started adding the different colors and the fur. I was like, I want fur on there. As I started adding the colors, I realized, you know, this is my chance to make my Lisa Frank inspired sweater. So that's what I did. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, I think I called it an Anne Frank inspired sweater. I'm sorry. I said Anne Frank instead of Lisa Frank, and I was just like, oh, not that. Oh my God, I'm telling you. I know, right? It's like, oh God, no. So Lisa Frank. So I'm making sure that I'm saying the right Frank this time. It was so funny. Oh God, I laughed so hard. I could not believe I had slipped like that and said that, but you know how sometimes like our brains just go on autopilot and automatically say something that it just like rolls out of our mouth. That's kind of what happened. It just automatically, I was thinking Frank, it came out Anne Frank, and I'm telling you, my brain some days, I'm just like, oh my God, who has the dementia, me or my mom? Maybe both. That's scary because my mom is 20 years older than me. My daughter is 20 years younger than me. So it could be, this could just be maybe hereditary. Who knows? Like, because I remember when my mom's dementia started, and she was like pretty much my age. And I'm having the same type things happen, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, let's see. Yep, I'm constantly a victim of my own ADHD. Me too. Me too, girl. My mom used to sew mostly just zippers and buttons. She was tired one night, could not sleep, so she decided to sew a zipper on my grandfather's jeans. She sewed the whole zipper. Yeah, that's something I would do. Like, totally. That is totally something I would do. Like, I'm telling you, I have done some of the dumbest shit with this sweater. I've had to frog so much from this with this sweater because I have done just the dumbest shit. And I'm like, what the hell? Where's my brain? I don't understand. Like, I've struggled so hard. And it's not my first sweater. Like, no. So I don't know. I don't know why I've struggled so hard with this, but this is where I'm at with it. I love how it's turning out. I love that I was able to get it back to the original state and not a dress. Yeah, when I was like starting to make the armholes up here, I was like, oh my God. And like the sweater went down to my knees. And I'm like, no, no. I'm not making a sweater dress here. So now, I mean, I'm not saying that I won't, because that was actually kind of a cool idea. And then I was thinking like to bunch it, and yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So, but I think that's gonna be something that I make next, would be like a sweater dress, Lisa Frank inspired sweater dress of some sort. But right now I'm trying to just make a dang sweater or a jumper, right? So I think is what they call it in the UK, jumper. I don't know. Good, because you know not what to do next. Right, I know what not to do next time. That's right. Yep. So, but I know what not to do already. Like, I know this, and I still am doing the dumbest shit, like sewing up the armholes. Like, what the heck? I just, and I did, the fact that I did it on both sides, I'm like, where is my freaking brain at? Like, oh my God. Well, guys, I did not get to even crochet today, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm glad that I was able to show you, though, like, and talk to you about, like, what I make mistakes all the time, you know, and no mistake is on crochet is permanent. You can always go back and redo. And so, you know, and no goal is like, there's no deadline. When you're making stuff, yeah, we're gonna make mistakes, and so give yourself some grace, give yourself some leeway, give yourself some time and some patience, because, like, honestly, making your own stuff, making your own, you know, whatever, your blankets or your wearables, sometimes can be tough, you know. So just be kind to yourself. You would give grace to someone else, right? So give grace to yourself. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will be back with episode 30 next week. Oh my God. 30 weeks we've been doing this. So 30 weeks in a row I have been here with you. And I am so happy. We've only had a couple little glitches in that time. So, but thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all my returning subscribers, and you guys have become like friends to me, and some family. So I love you all. Peace, love, and crochet in your life, and have a great week. Bye.